Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Rain Movement. I'm Bailey Rain, and today's class is yoga for everyone, yoga for everybody. And I know there's yoga classes out there that say they're for everybody, but does it involve people that have sensitive knees being on all fours? What if you have a hard time getting up and down? What if you're pregnant and have a hard time with all of those and you can't twist or do any of those things? So I wanted this class to be easy, simple, and approachable for literally everyone. And by doing so, that means we're going to start class standing. We'll do some simple standing exercises, asanas, to really feel grounded, feel anchored, and have support near you. If you want to hold on to a wall, if you want to hold on to a chair, do whatever you need to feel supported. And then we'll finish class on the mat, on the floor, seated, not on our knees. So with all of that in mind, grab what you need and let's begin. All right, so we're gonna begin standing at the top of our mat. If you don't have a mat, you don't need one, but just beginning standing in Samastiti equals stay. So it doesn't have to be Tadasana with the palms forward. It's just standing on your 2 feet, feeling grounded, feeling anchored. And let's bring both hands to our heart. Soften your gaze or close your eyes if you feel safe to. And just tune into your heartbeat. Arrive in your body. Really feel all of your toes touching the floor, the balls of your feet, the arches, your heels. Choosing to ground through your feet. Really feeling that anchoring, feeling that grounding. And if your breath is shallow, begin to deepen it. Inviting any sighs you feel like you need. And as we just arrive, set your own personal intention for class today. Maybe it's just to find some movement, some mobility. Maybe it's to listen to your body more, your heart. Whatever your intention is, just anchoring it down through your body, through your feet and into the earth, stabilizing you in this moment with this intention. And take another deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. And then let's inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze your back muscles, and open your sternum towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, squeeze back, lift your gaze. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Let's inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your body. And just pull your shoulders down and back, open up your chest. Take 3 deep breaths. Release your fingers, inhale. Exhale, bring your right arm underneath your left. Stack your elbows. If you need to stay right here, stay right here. If you can, keep crossing your forearms until your fingers are almost touching each other, completely binding all the way up, eagle arms. Take 3 deep breaths into the back side of your body. And then release your arms. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, squeeze back. For 4, inhale. Exhale, squeeze. 3. Inhale. Squeeze. 2. And inhale. Squeeze. 1. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your body. This time, switch the clasp of your fingers. So bring the opposite index finger forward and pull your shoulders down and back. 3 deep breaths right into the center of your chest. And release your fingers, bringing left arm under right, binding it all the way up as much as you can. 3 deep breaths. Good. Release your arms. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center in Anjali Mudra. I'm going to give a few options for our chair. If you have a chair in front of you, grab onto that. You can also hold onto the wall, bring the other hand on your heart just to stay connected inward. You can keep your feet hips width distance, and then pull the low belly up and in, sink back like you're going to sit down in a chair. Your upper body might lean forward a little bit, and then slowly come back up. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, sink back into that chair. So we're warming up the ankles, the calves, the knees, a little bit of hip flexors. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink back as low as you can. Listen to your body. We're all at different places. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink back. Good. Let's come back up. Inhale. Exhale to stay. And we're going to do another round. If it feels more stable for you to keep your feet hips width distance, do that. If you want, you can bring your big toes to touch. There's a little gap between your heels. And we'll do one more round. Inhale. Exhale, sink low and back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, low and down and back. Low belly up and in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to hold this one at the bottom. We're going to do 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Good. If you have your feet together, bring them back to hips width distance. Shift your weight into your right foot. Again, if you need to hold on to something, please do. You're going to step your left foot back, bending your right knee into Warrior One. Now, Warrior One can have a lot of different stances with the feet. The number one thing is make sure you're still hips width distance apart. So when you step back, if you crossed your left leg behind your right, step it back out, just like you were in that chair. And now, you notice I'm pretty short here, and you can be as short as you want. You know, this is good too. Your body is your body. Honor it, love it, exactly as it is, where you are in this moment. If this is too easy, you know, take another little step back, maybe another little step back. Now with Warrior One, we want the back heel grounded. So if your back heel is lifting, that's kind of coming into a high lunge. It's a little different. So shorten your stance if your heel wants to lift, okay? If you're holding on to something, maybe you let it go. Maybe you hold hands to hips. This helps to square your hips off forward to the top of your mat. Deep bend in your front knee. Look down. Make sure you can see your big toe, the inside of your left knee. And it doesn't matter if you want to hold on to something, hold on to something. Back leg straight. Now I want you to think ribs in, belly back. Palms can come to heart center, or you can reach all the way up. And if you're reaching up, you can join me here. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your elbows down and back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. You can also hold on with one hand and do one arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we'll come into warrior two. So you're gonna shift to one side. And again, you can still hold on to chair. You can still hold on to the wall. You can widen your stance a little bit more. This is optional. If you feel better being closer together, stay closer together. Now the whole torso shifts to face the side of your mat. Check to make sure you can see your big toe from the inside of your front knee, front leg. And then if you want, instead of having your back toes parallel to the side of the mat, actually rotate them a little bit more towards the top of the mat. So that's gonna help keep that front knee over your second and middle toe. If you have good hip mobility and it's easy for it to stay there, you can have your toes face the side of the mat. So again, check in, what feels right? Ribs in, belly back. Hands can be on your hips, holding onto wall, chair, or arms to the side, soft breath. Ribs in, belly back, like you're trying to point your tailbone towards the floor. And then inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Again, you can still hold on to a wall. You can also skip this if you don't feel stable. Back arm can also come to back leg or behind your body. So many variations, so many options, and they are all correct. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back to your warrior two. Take an inhale here. Exhale. We're gonna step back to the top of the mat. If you need to hold on to the wall, hold on to the wall, chair, whatever you need, but big step all the way up. Use your supporting leg muscles. We'll take that to the other side. So shift your weight into your left foot. Step your right foot back. Find your warrior one. Remember, hips width distance stance. And we have the back heel grounded. Small, long, doesn't matter. We have it anchored and grounded. Hips and shoulders square to the front of your mat. Bend in the front knee. You can see your big toe, ribs in, belly back. Hands to heart center, chair, support, or up. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze back. If you're doing this with one arm, make sure it's the opposite arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open to your warrior two. Again, make your adjustments with your back foot. Check to see your big toe. Shoulders are stacked over hips. Ribs in, belly back. And also, if this is too long, too wide, if you're feeling really funky, shorten it. This is still warrior two. So find where you're at. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Notice I say reach up towards the ceiling and not back. This is going to create some space, this length up. Don't let your shoulder come to your ear, keep space. Still thinking ribs in, belly back. Hold on to whatever you need to hold on to. All optional. Everything's always optional, you have choice. One more inhale. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, use whatever you need, big step all the way up, top of the mat. All right, we're gonna come into a little bit of balance because balance is so important for our bodies. especially if we're feeling really imbalanced or afraid of falling. So we're gonna work on that. Use, again, whatever you need, any props. Shift your weight into your right foot, kickstand your left foot against your right ankle. And so I'm gonna face you all for this. So leave your toes on the floor. Palms are in Anjali Mudra, shoulders are pressing down and back. And just like when we started class and I had you bring all your awareness to your feet, all parts of your feet, do that now to the right foot. Feel your big toe, all your toes, pinky toe, ball of the foot, heel. And then test the waters a little. Just inhale, flex your foot off the floor. Exhale, put your toes back down. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. You can hold on to a prop here. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. This is really good for ankle mobility. If you want to just stay here, stay here. If you want to go into tree, just bring your foot to your calf. Make sure you're breathing still. I want you to imagine that you have a string tied to the top of your head and it's lengthening you up. That doesn't mean you lift your chin up. Your chin stays neutral. It's coming up from the top of your head. So you're lengthening up as you're pressing down through your supporting leg. If it's in your practice to reach your arms up, you can do that. Lock your gaze on a point of focus, your drishti. And soft, slow breaths. Holding your breath does not make balancing any easier. As you notice, I'm trying to talk and balance at the same time, so there has to be breath. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Go ahead and shift to the other side. Same thing, all options. There's so many options in these asanas. Inhale to flex, exhale to tap the toes. And I love to do this a few rounds, even if I can come into full tree, crossing my foot over to the opposite hip, all of the things. I love to just test out the waters a little. There's no harm in that. When you feel ready, come into your tree and continue to hold on to a prop if you need to hold on. Do what feels right. Lengthen up to the crown of your head. Soft, slow breaths. And to make sure you're breathing, take a deep breath in with me. Exhale out your mouth. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, ground your foot down. Good. And then if you're standing, just give your feet a little bit of a shake. If you're holding on to something, just shake out one foot and the other, and maybe shake your hands, your chest, let it go. There's a lot of control there of holding things together. Let's just let it go for a second. It's okay. All right. We're gonna come down to the floor. I'm gonna show a variation without any props, but you come to a seat however you need to come to a seat. You need to hold on to something to come down to your tailbone. Please do. If you would like, you can just bend both knees. There might be a lot of popping and grinding. And come down to a seat. We'll have the legs extended out in front. Now, if you are pregnant, let there be a little bit of space. You can open your legs wide. You can even do full wide here for inner thighs. If not, just keep your legs extended out in front of you. We'll just come into a forward fold. Again, many options. I want this accessible to everyone. So this might be enough. And that's okay. Just hold on behind your knees. Hamstrings might be super tight. Really flex your feet. Try to straighten your legs and try to sit up really nice and tall. So you're actually trying to stick your tailbone out instead of tucking it in under your body. So really upright. If you can fold a little forward. Bring your hands to your shins, ankles, toes. You can drop your head in. Just come into your variation of a forward fold. One more breath, stay with it. And slowly come up. We're going to bring both feet together and coming into a butterfly position. If you own blocks, you can always bring blocks underneath your knees. If you're really, really tight, I highly recommend that. And then again, you want to try to stick your tailbone out and sit up nice and tall. If you don't need it, fold forward. You don't need the blocks, I mean, fold forward. So coming into whatever depth and position you would like. One more breath. Good. Slowly come up. Bring your knees together. Scoot forward on your mat. Come all the way down onto your back. Now, back might only be optional. So, you know, if it's pregnancy that you're coming in with, don't come onto your back if that doesn't feel right. So take whatever does feel right. And if you can, just arrive here on your back with me. And we'll come into a happy baby. Now you can find a happy baby by holding behind your knees with your feet flexed up towards the ceiling. I want you to think like you're in a goddess squat. So the legs are wide, really wide, and your feet are flexed. All right, you can hold here, calves, ankles, outside of your feet. You can sway from side to side. If your chin's really lifting up towards the ceiling, lift your head up off the mat, tuck your chin in, and then try to keep your chin tucked in as you lower your head back down, and then pull your shoulders down into the mat. Releasing, we'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, coming in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can rest your hands on your belly or on your heart, or maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, sinking into the floor. We'll do a 3-part yogic breath here. So I want you to think about inhaling into your belly, move it up into your ribs, all the way up into your chest. And then exhale out your chest, ribs, and belly. Inhaling belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, and belly. Continuing at your own pace, really focus on isolating each body part as you move your breath up and as you move your breath back down. When you're ready, we'll come into Shavasana. You can just extend your legs. Again, if laying on your back isn't an option, you can just take a seated meditation in a comfortable seat of your choice, sitting in your chair, anything that feels right. Softening your shoulders down away from your ears, relaxing the features of your face, softening your jaw. Hands relaxed, allowing the palms to face up, whether you're seated or laying down, as an act of surrender, of not holding on, but letting go. Really feel your tailbone grounded. knowing that you deserve a few moments of rest, to breathe deeply, and just tune into your heart. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rolling your wrists, maybe rolling your ankles, reaching your arms overhead, taking a big, long stretch through your body before rolling to one side in a fetal position, just taking a pause there for yourself. And when you're ready, coming all the way up to seat if you're not already there. Continuing to keep your eyes closed or heavy to seal practice. This can be any comfortable seat. So let's inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. We'll close with our mantra. One sound of Om followed by 3 Shantis. You're welcome to listen or join. Let's first take one more deep breath in. Exhale out your mouth. Next inhales for the mantra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Light in me honors light in you. Thank you so much for showing up for your body, for finding some movement. I greatly appreciate you and all that you do and all that you are. Be proud of yourself. Thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed class, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in our next Movement Towards Healing class. Thank you. Namaste. One last thing before you go, if you enjoy these classes that are here and you would love to support in any way, I have a shop you can find here on YouTube. This tank top is amazing. It's one of my favorites. You can buy it with different phrases on it. It's super comfortable. I'm wearing a size small. This is a t-shirt I wore in today's class, and this is a size medium. And then you can also get tote bags with any of those decals and symbols on them, and same with any of the shirts. So yeah, stay stylish and keep moving towards your healing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching.